Hey all, it's Linda. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we are going to be talking about the new NOMAD New Zealand Stargazing palette. I am so excited to receive this. Thank you so much to NOMAD for sending this to me a little bit early. This is being released on January 16th, so the day after you're watching this. We are going to go over swatches and I'm going to do a look. And I also just kind of want to tell you my thoughts in general. I do have to say though, I kind of knew already, or I know already, I have not put this on my eyes, that I think I'm gonna love this, namely because, guys, this color story and this kind of vibe is my vibe. I have a weird obsession with like galaxy nebula type colors. On this arm, I have like galaxy nebula in the background of my tattoo. Like, it's just a vibe for me. And I think that even just this packaging is so beautiful, and I think they did a good job with the color story. But before we get into it, I also want to say that, as always, NOMAD always includes a postcard, and they tell you that they are going to be donating a portion of the proceeds to a good cause. So in this one, the cause is we are proud to support Dark Sky International that works to restore the nighttime environment and protect habitats from light pollution. So that is the cause for the month. Also, I really love this card. I know that sounds like cheesy, but I'm definitely going to keep this. It has all the constellations like just in kind of a silvery holographic look. I don't know. I love it. I love it. I love it. So let's start by getting into this palette. Again, the packaging is absolutely beautiful. We do have this nebula galaxy kind of vibe going on the front. Lots of cool tones, but that kind of burst of warm right at the bottom. And then the actual palette itself is very similar to the front. It's exactly the same on the front for the most part, except you don't have those warm tones, but you do still just have this beautiful galaxy nebula vibe. And then when you open it, you get to see your 15 pan color story. So this is a typical 15 pan from NOMAD Cosmetics. We do have 9 mattes and we have 6 shimmers, and some of these shimmers are completely holographic and shifty. You guys have to see these swatches. I was so happy with these swatches. This is the NOMAD quality I know and love. The mattes are smooth, creamy, and opaque. The shimmers are beautiful, but some of these shimmers are so incredibly shifty. Like, they are just so beautiful. You can see right in the pan that they each have like 10 colors on them, but when you swatch them, it really shows up, and I just absolutely love it. Let me swatch just the shifty shades so you can see. First, I just have to show you on my finger, like, look how metallic these are. These are beautiful, and this was me going in the pan a few times in a circle, so I did not do like one swipe, but I'm gonna swatch these in my hand. Guys, these are so incredibly beautiful, so metallic. They're just so lovely and shifty. Like, they go from gold to blue to green. Like, I'm really impressed. And we do have 2 additional shimmers. Let's see if I can show you those. These are the lighter colored ones, but as you can see, one has a very like pinky green tone, and then this one is much more gold. Like, they are so wet looking and metallic. I can't wait to put this on my freaking face. Also, let it be known that my dedication to the cause is real, okay? I don't know why, but nebula, galaxy type stuff makes me think of, like, I don't know, otherworldly and things like that, and crystals, okay? So I wore my crystal necklace. This is one of my favorite necklaces in my collection, okay? I got this from a kind of random art festival in Florida at some point. It is the heaviest piece of jewelry in the entire world. Like, it's a fact. It is the heaviest piece of jewelry in the entire world, and it kind of makes me want to cry a little bit because it hurts my neck so bad, but I'm doing this for you. I'm doing it for you. And no, I cannot and will not ever get rid of it because it's so freaking beautiful. I can't decide whether I want to do one look on each eye, but I feel like I don't. So we're just going to create a look together. I do already have my face makeup on. I have some blush. I have no highlighter because I would like to use one of these 2 as a highlighter today. But I think, I don't know. Let me see. Okay, I want to try to use a good amount of color. So I think what I'm going to do is do Southern Lights, which is like a matte, kind of very light rose color. I'm going to use that in the crease, buff it all the way out, okay? And then deeper in the crease, I'm going to use, oh my gosh, I'm going to butcher this, Aoraki Mackenzie, Aoraki Mackenzie. And I'm going to put that a little bit deeper in the crease just to buff it out. I'm going to use several of these shimmers on the lid. Let's do it. Starting with a very fluffy brush, this is the BK Beauty 201, and going into Southern Lights, this is, again, just a matte kind of pinky tone, and I'm going to put this right in the crease. Wow, look at that. See pigment immediately. I'm going to put this in the crease, and you know what? I think I just decided that I'm going to take this out, like all the way out. I want to kind of, I'm going to do it lightly, but I think I'd like to have all the way out here, because maybe I'll add some like fun crystals or something like that to keep kind of the vibe. I'm going to really be taking this out, like to my temple. It's going over my eyebrow. This could be a disaster, but you know what? Let's have fun. Also, tell me, how are you guys doing today? I feel like I haven't sat in front of a camera in so damn long. I actually just got back this week. I got back 2 days ago from when I'm filming this from Disney World. I went with my mom. We had an amazing time. It was really, really a lot of fun. But I had pre-filmed before that a few videos, and I just feel like I haven't sat down in front of a camera in so long. Is this going to be a disaster, taking it out this far? Who knows? But you know what? It's makeup. I'm also going to go ahead and take that under my eyes just to connect it. This is already way more pink than I'm used to, but I think if my idea works, the vibe will work. All right, I'm going to take a brush that is just a little more tapered. This is the Singe E03, and I am going into that color that I had a hard time pronouncing, the Iraqi Mackenzie, I'm going to guess. It is just a very beautiful plum purple. Again, this is a matte. I'm tapping off all the excess because I know I can build this up. This is going deeper in the crease, like right here, and kind of really getting it in there. So just so you know, this purple is like already, I mean, I wouldn't say it's incredibly intense, but it's definitely there. You can really see it, right? That was me dipping into the pan kind of once and tapping every bit of excess off. So I would say be a little gentle with this one. Hi guys, Editing Linda here with Editing Haggis. I wanted to say, I don't know if I was clear here. I'm aware that what was on my eyes at the time was not super intense. What I meant to say is that the pigment in the actual shadow is very intense. So if you want it to be sort of a lighter vibe, just dip in and make sure you tap off all the excess, and you'll get that kind of like blended look rather than like really intense purple, because that color can go super hard and it's gorgeous. Anyway, back to the video. I'm going to also take this, what if I took it out here a little bit? Sort of like that. Not really a cut crease. I'm not going to be doing a cut crease, I don't think. I don't know. Would a cut crease look cool with this? Who knows? Also, I'm being really careful to tap every bit of excess away on both of these colors, but so far I don't have any fallout. Did I just say that and get some fallout? No. Also, weird request from you guys. If you are hearing any buzzing or feedback, please let me know. I think my microphone might be going, and it's really a bummer because these things are expansive, but I know how annoying it is to hear that kind of crap. So if you are hearing it, please let me know in the comments down below. Be nice about it. Don't be like, hey, asshole, stop the buzzing. This is already a shape I am so not used to, but you know what? I'm kind of having fun with it. I'm going to go back in with a little more of that Southern Lights, just a touch, just to blend this out more at the top. Because I lost a little bit of that pink. I think this is going to be a very like trust the process kind of look. So I'm going to go in next with the Sigma Precision Firm Blender E42. And I am dipping into the Carter Observatory color. This is like, it's a blurple. It's a blurple color, okay? It's very dark blue purple. I'm tapping away all the excess. And this I want to put even more concentrated right here in the crease to deepen it up. And I think I might actually do a cut crease. So I'm not too worried about this getting on the lid like it is. Just want to deepen up right in the crevice there. And as I usually do, I'm kind of going back and forth with the colors just so I don't lose, like, you know, that plum purple. Ooh, that went out a little further than I intended, but you know what? Let's run with it. Is this look going to turn out to be a total mess? There's a chance, but I'm also taking that plum purple and I'm putting that kind of closer to the lash line here to connect it. All right, we're definitely looking interesting. I'm going to be taking a more flat brush and I'm using my NYX glitter glue. I'm going to go ahead and put that, I'm going to start by just using on one eye, like right here in the inner corner. And I sort of am cutting the crease with this because I don't need to erase that color, but I would like it there. Actually, I'm going to just apply it all over the whole lid on this one eye. Okay, the very first color I want to go into is Carina Nebula. So this is like, you can see it kind of shifts to pink to gold. And I'm only taking a tiny bit of that, and that's going to go right on this inner corner here. Oh my gosh, these metallics are so metallic. I don't know another word for it. So this is definitely like a gold to pink shift. It's so freaking pretty. Ooh, I love that color. But while this glue is still tacky, I am going to flip the brush over and I'm going to go into Southern Cross. So this is much more pink leaning, but it definitely goes gold as well. You can see the shift there. And I'm using the same brush, and this is going to go right next to that in kind of like the inner third of the lid. Oh my God, this is so shifty. Okay, and while it's still moist, oh, I said moist, you're gonna unsubscribe. I love you. Don't leave me. I'm gonna dip the other side of my brush into the favorite color that I couldn't wait to use, which is Milky Way. Now, Milky Way right there looks very teal blue, and then it shifts to like a vibrant purple. Oh my God, let me see, and that's gonna go right here on the edge. I don't know that I love those colors next to each other, huh? The color is absolutely beautiful, but I think I want to take more of Southern Cross, which is that pink leaning one. I'm going to drag it over here so that the blue is just kind of at the end there. I feel like that kind of helps it a little bit. Like, do you see? It's just, there's a rainbow. There's a rainbow on my eyeballs. Okay. Just cleaned off my brush, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. When I'm using NYX glitter glue, I like to only do one eye at a time, just to make sure that the glue stays nice and tacky. I feel like these are nebula eyes. It's so pretty. Oh my goodness, it's so, so, so shifty. I'm also going to take a touch of Milky Way, which again is that like sparkly blue, and I'm going to see what it looks like on the lower lash line. It just gives that like hint of sparkle over top of that purple that we already laid down. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, I'm really, really happy with the way that looks. Now, let's see. I do want to darken this up a little bit, and I'm going to face my fears here, and I'm going to take, let's see, just a little paddle brush. Okay, this is a no-name brush I've had for so many years. This is like a Sonia Kashuk, easily a decade old. And I'm dipping into Dark Sky Nation, which is a very creamy matte black. Now I'm taking this and I'm tapping away a lot, because I can barely see it on the brush right now, but I just want that to deepen up this outer edge. I don't want it to go out here. I want to leave that the pinks and purples, but you can see it just gives it a little bit of depth. That's cool. I actually like a black that you can build up too. That's not like completely overpowering the second you touch it. That makes me kind of happy. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like that helped to really like ground the look a bit. Okay, it's pretty. I'm going to add actually some more of that Southern Lights, which is the pink, and I'm going to buff it more down here just to connect it even more and really, really blow it out. See, this palette, this palette is totally inspiring me. It's making me want to be more creative. Like, obviously, you can create completely neutral looks with this palette. This color, Queenstown Skyline, sorry, is a beautiful, like, kind of peachy beige color that would make for a fantastic all over the lid color if you're just like running out the door. Obviously, the black is great. This one, which is Tongariro Night Hike, I hope I'm pronouncing these correctly. Tongariro Night Hike is a perfect taupe color that is just, again, great for a neutral look, but I'm having fun with this. So here's what I'm going to do. I am going to hop off camera. I am going to apply my liner, and I'll let you know everything that I used, of course. My liner, I'm going to do my lashes, and I think I'm going to apply some crystals, and then we will come back and do the rest together. Be right back. All right, here's what I came up with. I applied a very tiny bit of black liquid liner. This is the KVD Tattoo Liner in Trooper. I also applied on the waterline some of this tourmaline eyeliner by Kaleidos. This is one of kind of like the shifty shades. I also tried, I tried really hard. So I used the Milk Makeup Stamp to create a little moon. This thing is drying out, so I had to fill it in. Also, I need you all to recommend a very opaque liquid white eyeliner because I tried really hard to make these little like starbursts here and there, and it just doesn't get as white as I want it to. Like, I feel like in the store when I put it on my hand, it was white as heck, and now you can barely even see it. So please, if you have a very opaque white liquid liner that you can recommend, even if it's like a cake liner, please recommend it because I really want a good one. I use my Milk Makeup Kush Mascara, and on my lips, I have the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in Another Round, topped off with the Kaleidos Gloss in Elixir. This is one of my favorite glosses. And the jewels, by the way, these are from Amazon. I love these so much. So there's like these iridescent ones, and then there's these kind of just silver gemstones. This was uber cheap. I will also link this down below. Something else I want to do is I want to take these two and I want to put one in the inner corner and then use one as a highlight. So I think I want to use Aurora Australis as my highlight. So on the inner corner, I'm going to do Magellanic Clouds. I'm going to say this one is a lot more gold. It is very beautifully intense. And I'm just going to pop that right on the inner corner. Ooh, that gives it such a pretty color. It's definitely picking up a tiny bit of pink, but it's mainly staying gold. These are so, like, they almost feel like cream shadows. That's how beautifully creamy and easy they are. I really love this. So let me find my highlighter brush. There we go. I'm going to use the Kaleidos highlighter brush. I'm going into Aurora or Australis. This one definitely has a pink tone, and we're going to use this as a highlight. Let's see. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is so shifty. I feel like I want to use eyeshadows as highlighters more. I don't do it enough. This is so pink, and it's on my nose, and I like it. All right, so here is my final look using the brand new NOMAD New Zealand Stargazing palette. You guys, this is NOMAD quality. I feel like I don't need to say anymore. If you've used NOMAD, you get it. The mattes are creamy and opaque, and they don't bleed through. They don't muddy as soon as they touch one another. They just go on beautifully. The color you see in the pan is the color you get on your eyes. That is one thing I really love about NOMAD mattes. The shimmers are very, very creamy, very metallic, and they don't muddy with each other as well. And the shifts stay as true on your eyes as they are in the pan. Like, this is such a cool look. Like, I feel really, really cute. I feel really cute. And look at that as a highlighter. Oh my God, let's see how many shades we used. I used 9 out of 15 shades. I am pretty proud of myself for that. So, like I said, this does get released on January 16th. And you guys, I found out, fun fact, that I have had a code with NOMAD this whole time and just never really realized it. So if you do plan on purchasing this palette, you can use my code GLITTERFALLOUT to save money. And if you use that code, please know it means the world to me, especially right now, considering that I had this code and never told anyone about it. So it basically looks like I'm a big pile of crap. So if you could do me a solid, if you plan on purchasing this, it would really mean a lot to me if you use my code and you save yourself some money. It's a win-win. So anyway, thank you so much again to NOMAD for sending me this palette. I'm so glad I could get a chance to play with it. And thank you guys for watching. Let me know your thoughts down below. Is this one you're thinking of picking up? I just think they did such a good job with this color story. Like, this screams Nebula to me with these kind of fiery, like, star tones. I don't know what I imagine like the stars to look like, and it makes me very happy. I can tell this is going to be one that I'm going to be picking up often, but I would love to know your thoughts. If you enjoyed this video, I would love if you give it a thumbs up. That helps out my channel so much, and I'm so appreciative. You all can follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. Those are all Glitter Fallout. As always and forever, you are super freaking rock stars. I love you so much with my whole heart, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.